I know. Okay, here we go. Oh God, you should see. I don't have a cup except for my coffee cup right now.
Oh,
Okay, and so I'm gonna be drinking out of a 2 liter bottle. Like,
nice.
yeah, yeah, that's gonna make me look like a gamer or something. A old man, freaking gamer.
Embrace it, man. It's funny as fuck.
Yeah, like this is kind of cool actually. I haven't done it. Well, I've done lives before, but not quite like this. Actually, we're live. We're going live right now on TikTok.
Oh shit, so I should probably get back over to GPT then.
Yeah, there you go. And it looks like yeah, I'm live on YouTube. I'm gonna bring in Kick, and then I'm gonna stop. I would so love to be successful on Kick.
Yep.
Um, where is my wait? Where is my Hooyah? I'm missing my Hooyah thingy. Oh, I bet you it's in Docs.
My eyes are hurting just from going over to Netcool.
This is weird. I don't have my multi-stream for some reason.
Hmm,
It just disappeared.
that's weird.
I'm looking at my docs and it's just not there. So I can't do Kick right now because I don't have a multi-stream, and it should be right up here in this docs. Reset docs maybe. I'm gonna reset docs. The worst that could happen is that it won't be there. And I just lost connection again. Now it's back. This is so strange. Okay. I'm gonna make sure that I am on YouTube though. Isn't that weird? I just faded out for some reason.
Yeah.
I didn't even try to put TikTok on, and I really shouldn't be fading out for any reason. Very very odd.
Yeah.
So what do we got going there? What do we got lined up? We
Just I guess fuck around with Chat GPT.
okay. I am actually live on YouTube. It looks like,
Yep, you are.
and this hopefully will be superior quality to Reverend Faithful. But that's setting the bar very low. That's setting the bar very, very low.
Yeah.
So, I need to come up. I think I need to come up with a question on. Let me. I'm gonna try to pull up some questions here that we can ask about Autism Speaks. So it'd probably be what in. Let's see. Probably be. We could probably find it on YouTube. Uh, Reasons to hate Autism Speaks. We'll probably get a list. Why I hate Autism Speaks. I want one of those like 5 reasons is why my school sucks. I'm getting all kinds of stuff here. Okay, why Okay, Autism Speaks. Autism Speaks doesn't speak for me. I'm just trying to find a list of reasons. Oh my goodness. Are we gonna go living with autism speaks or go? How is it that I can't find a list when I'm actually looking for one? This is
I don't know, man.
what's up with that? Like that's all I ever come up. 15 reasons that you should. Yeah, whatever. Okay, we're gonna put autism speaks and just see what happens. Okay, so what is this? Why you shouldn't support autism speaks from an autistic person. This is from Paige Lale. Should we listen to Paige Lale? Mild, severe. How can I not like? Usually there's a list. I'm gonna do this in Google. Um,
Okay, I am changing this to dark mode. I am not liking the look of that.
what's going on?
Netcool being very bright.
Oh, I use it's called Dark Reader, an extension from
I,
Google.
I don't need dark reader. I can literally go in and change the theme.
There it goes. That is very helpful.
No, I just went to the login screen.
Mm-hmm. But
Yeah,
that
fuck
that
that Scala.
that's a lot better. Way better. Way nicer on the eyes.
Yes.
Because we're autistic, dang it.
And yet here, work has it. My employer, they actually have it set to light mode, and every time I look at it, my eyes hurt.
Oh yeah. Well, Autism Speaks, their whole website is white screen.
Thanks, I hate it.
Okay, well that was an interesting sound. I don't know where that came from.
I was trying to turn off do not, or I was trying to set do not disturb, but turns out I set focus mode for 20 minutes. Not what I wanted to do.
A letter from. I can't believe I can't find like 15 reasons. Okay, oh here we go. 7 reasons why I support Autism Speaks as an Okay, oh, and I know this is Eileen Lamb. Oh yeah, okay. She gives. Okay, they listen to autistic people. So who's going to answer this? So we're getting. This is Eileen Lamb. Now I call her Token.
Oh,
Um, I call her Token. Let me see if I can bring this up on another screen here. Um. I can't find one. It's gonna make me sad if I can't. Okay, there we go. Yeah, okay. This is a good screen here, so you can see the main screen there. Okay, so this is Eileen Lamb's 2 boys. This is Eileen Lamb here, this lady. And she is the, it's like director, yeah, here it is. So, director of social media, influencer, marketing. I work there because I support them. So she is autistic. And she is the person that I was saying gets like a $250,000 bonus. And she is the one that, as I understand, that claimed that her boys are going to school, or one of her boys at least. I think the younger one. Maybe both, are going to a special school for autism, which is cool. And Autism Speaks is paying for it, which is cool. And Autism Speaks paid for the diagnosis of her younger son here, which is cool. My problem is this. They made like $39 million, and they have only put out $400,000, just over a little over $400,000 to actually autistic people, which is equivalent to the expense account of Keith Wargo. Just his expense account is as much as they give to actually autistic people. So this is the questions that she wants to ask, and she wants to answer. So I think, do you want Donald Trump? Do we have to start with Donald Trump?
I don't know. Who do you want to start with?
Let's start with Donald Trump. Donald Trump answering Autism Speaks. We have to put Donald Trump and make sure Autism Speaks is in there. Looks like I may have skipped. Yep, I'm skipping a little bit. It looks like I'm trying to figure out what's going on. It says I'm still on, but I'm still not showing in I'm not showing live anymore. No, I'm still streaming though.
Yeah, you are. It shows like live on TikTok.
Yeah, and I am on YouTube also. I just have to refresh to be live again. There we go. I'm glad I made up this screen here. This is a cool screen.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, the first question is they listen to autistic people. 7 reasons why. Okay, this is funny. They listen to autistic people. Well, they didn't listen to me. I told them I wanted to do an interview. Well, they did listen. They just listened and said, "Oh hell no, we ain't talking to you." So I gotta give them credit that they did listen. To me, an autistic person. Yes, so that's a number one. I gotta agree with them. How would Donald Trump respond to this question? Do they listen to autistic people? On behalf of Autism Speaks. It's good to have a famous spokesperson. We can do William Shatner. That'll be a real good one.
Alright, how about just proofreading? Just put in answer this as Donald Trump. Does Autism Speaks listen to autistic people?
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, this is... You're like, yes.
Let's do it.
Okay, so I can't bring up your... Oh, actually, there is a way that I can bring it up, I think.
It just says, let me tell you, folks, Autism Speaks. They gotta start listening to autistic people, okay? Or wait, actually, hold on. You can actually have it read aloud.
Let me tell you, folks, Autism Speaks. They gotta start listening to autistic people, okay? They gotta hear from them directly. Nobody knows autism better than those who live with it every day. So yeah, Autism Speaks, you gotta listen up. Listen to the people who know.
Believe me! They know what they're talking about.
Yep.
I gotta hear that. I gotta hear that again. That's too funny.
Alright, want me to play it again?
Yeah. This is
peak humor.
Believe me. It sounds exactly like what he would say too. There, I've got a big screen now that I can put up for it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so here's Eileen Lamb. Now remember, she is marketing. She is the second person to get a hold of me, and she tried to reach out to me, and I told her I would love to talk to her publicly, and then she didn't want to talk to me anymore. They don't support eugenics. Okay, so, I'm thinking, the comedian, what's his name? Genie. Shit, who played Genie? Robin Williams. Does Autism Speaks support eugenics? We gotta ask Robin Williams. Or else, who's your guy, George Carlin?
Yeah, George Carlin.
Go for it. Well, Autism Speaks, I wanted to ask you these questions.
Alright, I'm putting an answer. This is George Carlin. Does Autism Speak support eugenics? We'll let it rip.
Oh. You know, Autism Speaks.
Oh no, he got even better.
No, we just add a couple of F-bombs and that's like perfect. You know?
Yeah.
That's some pretty heavy stuff. Eugenics. Oh my goodness, this is not good.
I think I could do a better job of reading listener.
Yeah, do it.
Autism Speaks.
Do it.
They've been accused of some pretty heavy shit, man. Well, eugenics? That's a big accusation, but let's face it. They've had their fair share of controversies. I mean, fuck. You start talking about curing autism, it raises some eyebrows, you know what I'm saying? It's like, who gets to fucking decide what's normal anyway? That's my take on it.
Oh crap! That sounds like something he would say. It totally sounds like.
Just throw. I just had to replace a few words, add a few F-bombs in there. And
and perfect.
George Carlin. And I tried to make my voice sound like him too.
Oh, that was brilliant. That was absolutely brilliant. Okay, so number 3. Okay, wait a minute. They used the puzzle piece. Okay. Oh shit. So what would the question be here? This is. So she's Eileen Lamb. Says that she loves Autism Speaks. Oh wait, is Autism Speaks a hate group? Well, we need to ask this from an authority. I don't know, David Duke? You know what I'm talking about, David Duke?
No, I don't.
He was the head of the KKK.
Oh, fuck.
So I think we should be asking him if Autism Speaks is a hate group.
Answer this is David Duke.
Oh crap! I don't know if I'm going to be able to see it, but this has got to be. Holy crap! He was a monster. He was not a cool dude at all. Not at all. The dude was a bad dude. Okay, so what's it say?
Now let me tell you something about. Actually, no, fuck it.
Okay.
I don't know if this is David Duke or someone else. That's
David Duke. So here we go. Now let me tell you something about Autism Speaks, alright? Some folks out there, they say it's a hate group. They talk about the kind of language they use, the way they treat autistic individuals. Now, I'm not here to make no judgments, alright? But let me tell you something about that evidence. You gotta wonder, maybe they need to rethink their approach, because I know all about rethinking my approach, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they should try to listen more to the concerns of them other people, okay? Because I know about all them concerns and them other peoples. I'm very, very well knowledgeable about that, and that's all I'm saying. I did not ad-lib anything on that one. But it just sounded like it had to be a southern, like, you know.
have that southern twang there.
I think he may have actually, he probably was from the south. But yeah, he was not cool. He was a monster. He was, well, the head of the KKK. Not a cool dude, but I mean, who would be more appropriate? And then he starts lecturing. He starts lecturing Autism Speaks. David Duke lecturing Autism Speaks. That's what we got here.
That's funny as hell.
Because he has the upper moral, the high moral ground there.
He's got the high ground.
Yeah.
It's over, Autism Speaks. I have the high ground.
Oh no, that is bad. Oh, we're going to hell. We're going to hell.
I will join you in hell. We're going to take it at.
I think we're going to be staying there. Okay, they use the puzzle piece symbol. Who would know about puzzle pieces? You got anybody coming to mind?
No.
Betty White.
Alright, fucking why not?
So, what would Betty White be asking
answer us Betty White or ask us Betty White?
Ask us Betty White. Do they use or answer is Betty White. Why do they still use the puzzle piece?
There we go.
No. Like, I'm scared. I'm genuinely scared.
ChatGPT is telling us to listen to the autistic community.
No!
We know more than Autism Speaks.
Unbelievable!
You know what's funny? Autism Speaks, they want to speak for us instead of us. Well, look at what we're doing right now. We're speaking instead of Autism Speaks.
Oh my word! Holy hell! Betty White. Oh my, okay. That is so funny. Let's see. I'm going to get this magnified up a little bit more so I can see it better. You know, sweetie, that puzzle piece logo they use, it's been a topic of discussion. Some folks feel it represents the idea that people with autism are missing a piece or incomplete, but that can be hurtful, you know. Personally, I think where's Betty White though? Because Betty White, she would like slam them and be funny at the same time, and all you could do is just love her for it. I think it's important to listen to the voices of the autism community. Okay, you know what, Betty White? I wouldn't be surprised at all if she said that. She was an amazing person. She really was. And understand what the symbols are meaningful, respectful to them. Maybe it's time for Autism Speak to reconsider their imagery and make sure that it truly reflects diversity. Okay, that's being lectured by Betty White. Okay. Oh, wait a minute, what is going on here? We're asking these questions that this representative of Autism Speaks was asking. Right?
Yeah. And here ChatGPT is lecturing Autism Speaks.
Is lecturing Autism Speaks. That's craziness.
That's ironic.
That is unbelievable. I love it. Getting lectured by ChatGPT.
GPT.
Yeah. Okay. And this is what she said. This is Eileen Lamb. Her whole job is the media stuff, but putting a good face, making Autism Speaks that she is their director of social media, social influencer, and marketing. And these are her questions that she wants to ask to make Autism Speaks look good. Right? That's her purpose of writing this thing, is to make Autism Speaks look good. To make the place that she works for look good. And so she's answering these questions. Oh, by the way, she says that these are her questions. I can tell you this, that some of these answers are by rote. Right out of Autism Speak website. Like, actually, I think some of these are in here. And she doesn't say... Here she's just quoting Autism Speaks. There. Just so you know. Just kind of weird. Okay, so have we asked about the puzzle piece ensemble? That was Betty White, yes.
Betty White.
They're not looking for a cure. Did we get through that one? Oh, fuck me. Why do I have...
No, we did not ask that to ChatGPT.
Batman.
What?
Batman? Are they looking for a cure? Is Autism Speaks looking for a cure?
Ask or answer as Batman?
Yes. And you're gonna have to read that one. I am Batman.
Oh fuck! It just said as Bruce. I said answer this question as Bruce Wayne slash Batman.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I am gonna play this out loud.
Hurry!
Well, I mean, we got the
Getting
answer. Bruce
a
Wayne.
lecture! Batman! Just lectured Autism Speaks again!
I'm just gonna say now. Answer the question as Batman.
Oh no! Okay. No!
As Batman.
Uh. Oh! Oh my! Oh! Holy!
That is a bad. Damn.
Batman just lectured them. Okay, so far, this is her questions, and this is not. We have not messed with we have not messed with the algorithm at all. We have not put any guidelines on it or anything. This is what the algorithm itself is doing. All these people are lecturing Autism Speaks. This is
even if they're fictional.
Yeah, even if they're fictional.
This is funny as hell.
Okay, so this is they do a lot. So she's saying they do a lot for the community. So, the question that I would ask is how. Well, no. You got a way to phrase that? Let's see. They do a lot for the autism. How much?
What does Autism Speaks do for the community?
Yeah. I think we're going to get a really, like, a canned answer, I think, out of it. No matter what. So, yeah, I'll do a follow-up question. I'm kind of curious. I think we're just going to get a very canned thing that says that, like, all this stuff here that they're saying below, you know, that they're improving.
I'm trying to think, who do you want to have answer the question?
Yeah, I'm wondering. They do a lot for the autism. I don't know. You know, do they? Does the autism community agree? Does the autism community agree they do a lot for the autism community?
And who do you want to have answer the question?
I don't know. What do you think?
I'm just thinking maybe another DC, another hero from DC, maybe Barry Allen.
There you go.
Let's see what Barry Allen has to say. Barry Allen just pretty much says, actually, no, fuck it, I'm just play it. I'll probably have it rephrased. I'll ask the question again and have it asked as the Flash.
Oh! 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 Oh!
Got lectured by the Flash.
By the Flash. Their website is a mine of autism resources. Their
Hey, JV.
Their website. Hey, JV. Their website is a mine of autism. Okay. What resources does you know, the thing is, that's a really hard question to ask, because what they're calling resources here is their website, and all it is like an 90s Google. It was like AOL when it first came out, when like all you would get was like addresses and stuff and phone numbers to get a hold of corporations. It was like a phone book, and that was about it.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what their search engine looks like now. So when they say that they're citing resources, a lot of times it may be just a third-party article that it doesn't even have anything to do with Autism Speaks. I spent a month and a half on their site every day, And I never did get through the whole thing either, which is crazy. There was just too much to talk about. But, what,
But yeah, JV, just to fill you in, we're asking ChatGPT questions that Dave would have asked. What's her name again?
Eileen Lamb. Eileen Lamb. Token. They're a token autistic person. Now, she gets paid overall, she's definitely paid in the six figures. I saw one place where it was saying that she got a $250,000 bonus.
Yeah.
That's just a bonus. And then
Maybe the funny thing is, ChatGPT is lecturing Autism Speaks.
On every single one of these questions, but so far they've gotten lectured. Does the autistic community
Alright,
I don't know, that's kind of a weird question. I'm going to skip that one. They include everyone on the spectrum. No, they don't. If everyone is included on the spectrum, why do autistic people hate Autism Speaks? That's the question. But
shit, what's her name? I'm gonna have it act as her.
who's that?
Token.
Oh, Eileen Lamb. You know what? There's not enough references, I don't think, for it to know what she is like.
Oh. You know what's good? I'm gonna ask to answer as Chuck Robbins, the CEO of Cisco.
Oh, you'll get a very BS-y response, that's for sure.
I put, if Autism Speaks includes everyone, why does the autistic community hate them? And we're having an answer as Chuck Robbins, the CEO of Cisco. Oh shit, they're gonna get lectured by Chuck. Yeah, just...
Here it goes. Go ahead, do it. Can you turn it up higher?
Is it louder?
It's a little bit. JV, can you hear it? JV said they can't hear it.
Damn.
If
you want to pull it up on the big screen again.
Oh, on the screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, how the hell did we do that before? I gotta go to that other stream, whatchamacallit, what's it called? VD or VD?
Video Ninja?
Yeah, Video Ninja. It's got VD. Because that's how it's spelled, is VD Ninja. They did it, not me.
But yeah, basically what it said was, as Chuck Robbins, it's crucial to acknowledge that there are differing viewpoints within the autistic community regarding Autism Speaks. While some individuals may feel that Autism Speaks includes everyone and appreciates its efforts, others have expressed concerns and criticisms. These criticisms often revolve around issues such as representation, advocacy methods, and organizations' approach to autism. It is essential for Autism Speaks to engage in open dialogue with the autistic community listen to their feedback, and work towards addressing their concerns to foster a greater understanding and collaboration.
Why is that? That is so weird. Why is... Okay, we have not messed with the chat GTP at all.
We have not, and it's over here lecturing Autism Speaks.
Exactly. That is so crazy. Okay, let me... Okay, how do I get into... There we go. Paste. Okay, I sent you that link.
Over,
Ninja.
oh. Like, wait, there's...
So I sent you a link so that we can just go straight in there.
Yeah, I'm already on Video Ninja.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's how you're able to see it.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. I was like, it was looking that way. Okay, well then that's cool. There is one other thing I can possibly do. I will try it real quick. And that is try to turn up the volume for that, which would be... Nope. Oh, okay, I know where I need to go. I need to go in here. I don't see it. It's so weird. Okay, well, anyway, let's just move right along.
Yeah.
And we'll just not, play that. But yeah, I was trying to figure out how I could get your volume turned up, and I just can't find it.
Oh.
For whatever reason. We'll have to figure out how to make that work later. This is our first time trying this, so we're a little behind here.
We're just winging it.
Yep, there we go. Okay. They include everyone on the spectrum. Okay, that's not true. Okay, Autism Speaks controversy. So where does the autism controversy come from? Okay, that's a good question right there, Eileen. Where does the controversy come from? And who, JV, who should answer this in the style of who?
Who should we? Yeah. Who do you want to have answered this question?
So where does the controversy come from of Autism Speaks? I'm sitting there. They're like, what? Really? Wait, you put me on the spot. Hell no. Hey, Kiki. I have not seen you in a while. It's good to see you. And thank you for the roses, JV. So, this is she's going to give us lots of fuel here. So where does the controversy come from? Who would know? I know someone who knows about controversy. That would be Bill Clinton. Bill Clinton knew about controversy. So maybe he should. Yeah. So where does? Yes.
All right, go ahead and put it up on the big screen so that everyone can read it.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm going to get it magnified a little bit better.
There we go. Yeah, you guys should be able to read it now.
Go ahead.
Play it.
Or read it. Probably.
Oh. Well, you see, the controversy surrounding Autism Speaks comes from various angles. Some folks within the autistic community and advocacy group have raised concerns about the organization's messaging and priorities. Criticisms often focus on the portrayal of autism as a tragedy or burden needing a cure rather than celebrating neurodiversity and supporting individuals as they are. Additionally, there have been debates about the representation of autistic voices within the organization's leadership and decision-making processes. It's essential for Autism Speaks to engage in constructive dialogue with the autistic community, listen to their concerns, and work towards more inclusive and respectful approaches to advocacy and support.
Ouch! Jimmy Carter! Jimmy Carter! Okay, so that's his answer.
That's Bill Clinton's answer.
That's Bill Clinton's answer. Oh my goodness! I bet you Jimmy Carter would have sounded pretty similar too. So where does the controversy come from? Some of it comes from mistakes that we made over a decade ago that has since been fixed. And some of it comes from constant propaganda being spread on social media. I'm thinking Chat GTP and Mr. Clinton. Mr. President Clinton are thinking a lot different than you, Miss Eileen Lamb. The main mistake was the I Am Autism video, which depicted autism in a rather uncomfortable way. Yeah, that's an understatement. With some questionable wording. You're worse than childhood diabetes, leukemia, and what was it, AIDS combined?
Pediatric AIDS.
Pediatric AIDS combined. That's just somewhat questionable. You will be bankrupted?
Yeah.
You will get a divorce? You will be divorced? That's somewhat questionable.
I am pulling. This is literally a copy pasta here.
Let's do it.
Oh wait, this is. Hold on, I'm gonna see if there's a copy pasta.
No, what is a copy pasta?
Literally a copy paste.
Mm.
Boom, there we go. Ow, my eyes, please.
Oh. Well, she does do that a lot of times. And then she passes it off as her stuff that she's written. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay, she can quote Autism Speaks all she wants to, but when she tries to make it look like it was her words.
I got blocked by the firewall.
Dang! Wow.
Firepowered.
Okay.
I got firepowered.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go on here. I Am Autism was a mistake, and the video was removed from our channel. Okay, we want more questions. What is Autism Speaks focused on now? Or no. When will Autism Speaks stop supporting genetic research? Now I know that their answer would be, well, we don't support genetic research, but if you look on their website and see what they're saying, and then you go to the websites and so forth that they are referencing, you can see that those come, all the places that they're donating money to, a lot of them are very much into genetic research. Answer the question as, who, JV?
Who would you like?
What was the question? What's our question now?
When will Autism Speak stop supporting genetic research?
Yeah. Never. Never. Keith Wargo, if you do not know how to laugh like that, get on it. Okay. Bill Gates! Bill Gates! Oh, shit.
Dude, Jamie, I was thinking the same shit.
You're gonna have to read it as Bill Gates.
As Bill Gates, I don't have direct involvement with Autism Speaks decisions or operations. However, I understand that that genetic research is a significant area of focus for many organizations working in the field of autism. While genetic research can provide valuable insights into the underlying cause of autism and potentially lead to new treatments or interventions, it is essential to approach this research ethically and with sensitivity to the diverse perspectives within the
autistic community. Autism Speaks would never say that.
Ultimately, the direction of Autism Speaks research priorities will depend on a variety of factors, including scientific advancement, community feedback, and organizational goals.
Oh man! Okay, so this is the first one that didn't actually lecture him, but he still mentions to the actually autistic community. With sensitivities to the diverse perspectives within the autistic community, which means that you do interviews with autistic people.
Exactly.
Just saying.
Case in point. What should have happened with Children and you.
Okay, we are focused on supporting autistic people on all levels of need, so that ultimately this is going to come right out of their handbook. They can lead their most meaningful lives of their choosing. Our public service campaigns and marketing efforts reflect this focus on personal growth and inclusivity. I'm sorry, that's just funny. Our public, this is Autism Speaks, actually, this is Eileen Lamb. Our public service campaigns and marketing efforts, what happened to my OBS?
No,
okay.
It was me going to Netco very quick, just clearing some alarms.
Okay, cool. I had a black screen, I was like panicky.
No, I probably should have warned you, sorry.
I lost the stream!
You're zoomed in.
Danger, Will Watterson. Okay.
Danger, Will Robinson.
I'd like to add non-profit organizations are required to report their expenses publicly, so you can see that fake pie chart being circumcised. Oh my goodness. Okay, the fake pie chart is
bullshit.
No, she's this is ASAN. ASAN. This I know the pie chart she is talking about. Come on. ASAN. Where's the news thing? Where is it? Oh, come on. They had a oh, there it is, right there. She even gives it to us. This is from Autism ASAN. I'm gonna look it up another way so we can pull it up.
Yeah. You know what's funny? You know how us autistic people, we tend to have a STEM object?
Mm-hmm.
I'm currently playing with a fiber optic SFP right now.
Oh my word! How funny. Okay, I think this is it right here.
Just twirling it in my hand. Sometimes I can actually play with the lever on it too.
Oh my word. I cannot. Resources browse. Well, I'm trying to find the story, but they have it right here. She has it here. I wish I could. Oh wait, am I going to be able to? Ooh, I can interact with this. Download. I don't want to download it. Oh, there we go. This is the pie chart she's upset about right here. If I can bring it up. I guess I might have too much of a hard time bringing it up. But anyway, she this is the pie chart that this is from the Autistic
Self-Advocacy Network.
Yeah, Self-Advocacy Network. And that 4% is the little bit that goes to the autistic people, and then that actually now is about $400,000 because last year that fluctuates from year to year. Now they've been making less and less money from each year because people like myself are getting word out there that they are pieces of trash. Yeah. Anyway, so moving right along. Next question. Next question. The bottom line is companies evolve. I think it's amazing that Autism Speaks listen to the autistic community when you kept the when they kept the puzzle piece and they just changed the color of it and said, there you go. Like, we're going to add insult to injury on that one. We're going to just pretend to do it. And we're going to make it very obvious that we're, instead of getting rid of the whole thing that they knew was controversial, no, they just changed the color. Because they actually say on their website that they, in their opinion, believe that it represents neurodiversity. And that's why they kept the puzzle piece. And I was like, wow, a bunch of ballistic people, and that's what they're doing. So
that's a major raw moment in my book.
What's that?
What the? Just keeping the puzzle piece and saying that is the icon for neurodiversity.
Yeah, and saying that they think that in their opinion it represents neurodiversity and so forth. And I'm like, wait, you know that the autistic community hates you. Why add insult to injury? Why keep on doing it?
Exactly.
Why not? Even if you're bullshitting.
Opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got one.
Right, and it's just weird that they wouldn't even try to BS their way through it. What's wrong with Autism Speaks? This is from she's not Amethyst is not active anymore.
Oh, that is a good one.
Yeah, she's great, but she
JV just asked, how would Keith Wargo respond to that one?
To what? When will Autism Speak stop supporting genetic research? So that's Keith Wargo, President and CEO of Autism Speaks. Yeah. I don't know if it's going to know, unless you tell it directly that President of Autism Speaks, it may not get it. I don't know.
I just had to put it in parentheses. Keith Wargo, the President of Autism Speaks. When will Autism Speaks stop supporting genetic research? Oh no.
Oh my god, it's going to sound just like him. It's going to sound just like him.
Yeah.
Scroll it down just a little bit. As Keith Wargo, okay, that's good. As Keith Wargo, the President of Autism Speaks, I can say that our organization is committed to advancing the understanding of autism through a variety of research projects. Isn't it interesting that they say research project, including genetic research? I think ChatGPT has ferreted out Autism Speaks. This is crazy. As Keith Wargo, the President of Autism Speaks. Okay, so the reason we are here, let's just back up.
How did we get here? This is where the movie stops and you see the swirly little camera and you see the little baby David. Hey! They're like little baby David's like, hey! Got the bottle. Yeah,
or just sippy cup. Yeah, this is where it starts. Okay, so this is where it all began.
The live stream on TikTok ended.
Oh, did it? Oh, it probably said that I wasn't there. It does that go live? Darn it! I probably missed it. It'll let me go right back on though. Because it's been over an hour. Oh my goodness gracious, this is crazy. So, okay, I'm back live on them again. I forgot I have to interact with their thing that I've been on over an hour. And so they kicked me off is what it is. But, yeah, Keith Wargo. How did we get here? I asked Autism Speaks to do an interview with me, and they refused to do it. To the point that they sent me an email that said that they did not have time to do an interview with me, an actually autistic person. And to my knowledge, I'm the only person that they have discriminated against as a media person, a person from the media, because that's what they called me. They called me a media person for whatever reason, so I'll take that moniker. So I'm the only media person that they have ever, or maybe the only person that they've ever refused to do an interview with. The only person that they've ever discriminated against then would be an actually autistic person. That is an organization called Autism Speaks. The one person that they discriminated against was an actually autistic person, myself. Now, I could be wrong, and if they need to correct me or wish to correct me, and they have indeed discriminated against more people, and they wish to talk about that, then that's fine. I just want to be honest and open. So we asked Chat GTP as in the manner of Keith Wargo, the president and CEO of Autism Speaks, when they would stop doing genetic research. Is that what it was?
Yeah, genetic research.
And ChatGTP and we have had superheroes, we've had famous people all over the place, and ChatGTP has ended up lecturing Autism Speaks in every single one, with the exception of one that only had one line that corrected Autism Speaks. But so this is Keith Wargo, the CEO, responding. As Keith Wargo, the president of Autism Speaks, I can say that our organization is committed to advancing the understanding of autism through a variety of research approaches, including genetic research. Now, Autism Speaks says that they don't support genetic research, but why does GPT think? Why does it think that Autism Speaks still supports genetic research? Because it does. It supports. It actually, Autism Speaks to this day, if you go to, what is it, Open Secrets? OpenSecrets.com? You can, OpenSecrets.com is what it's called. You can see that they, well, this is in their, what do they call it, 909, or what the tax form. But you can see where they donate to like all kinds of universities and all kinds of research facilities into the tune of millions of dollars. And a lot of these places are doing genetic research. And the thing is let's say that there's different divisions of those labs. Once you put that $1 million in the till, in that bank account, for that research institute, I don't even know what dollar it goes to where. They may be researching genetics in other parts of their institution, and just this particular study that Autism Speaks is supporting isn't necessarily, directly involved in genetic research, but they're putting that money in the till in that university that is doing genetic research into those departments specifically. So, yes, if you want to, on the books, make it look like you have certain money that went to that department and everything else, sure, you can fudge it, but the fact of the matter is you can't say where that money went and how it was spent and so forth, because it just goes into a bank account and becomes numbers. So, either way, if they're doing any kind of research, you're still supporting genetic research. Am I making sense there?
Yeah, you are.
So, however, we understand that genetic research can be a sensitive topic, and we are committed to conducting our research ethically with respect to diverse perspectives within the autistic community. We will continue to engage with the community, not listen to their concerns and ensure that our research initiatives align with the best interests of those we serve ourselves.
No, we won't.
Well, yeah, then the best interests of those they serve, which is themselves. So yes, that is a correct statement.
Yeah, but I was saying, they were...
Yeah, they changed the
saying about
subject.
the autistic community. I was gonna be like, no.
No, not. And it's so weird that they have to tell us that. Who's going to, Mike Tyson? Does Mike Tyson have to tell anyone he's a badass?
No.
If you walk up, he is. He exists.
Same thing with Keanu Reeves.
Right.
You have to tell anyone that he's a badass? No.
No, he is.
Actions speak louder than words.
And that dude is so cool. I love his TikTok, by the way. Keanu Reeves. He is...
He's on TikTok?
Oh, yeah, and the videos that he's made are the coolest. Like, he is he has to be an actual producer now. Because of just with what he was putting on TikTok, freaking amazing. And it's just pure art. Just beautiful stuff on TikTok. You have to go to see his TikTok. Amazing stuff. I got nothing but respect for that man after seeing his TikToks. Just the quality out the wazoo. Anyway, this is not Keith Wargo, okay? This is not Keith Wargo. This is Chat GPT speaking as Keith Wargo because we asked it to do so. So this is not him speaking. It's just funnier than hell what the algorithm, what the AI thinks he would say. Going from, and you gotta understand, they're going from the internet, from all the sources that they can find about Autism Speaks to determine what the purposes and goals of Autism Speaks is. And what they are doing, what they are finding, ChatGPT came to the conclusion that they support genetic research, even though they say explicitly that they do not on their website. So their actions literally on the internet are speaking more than words, and I think that's why the algorithm picked this up and thinks that they're for genetic research. Our goal is to improve the quality of life for all individuals with autism and their families, as we believe that a comprehensive approach to research, including genetics, behavioral science, and other areas, behavioral science means Autism Speaks, is essential to achieving that goal. And is that an autistic goal? Is that what we want?
I don't want it.
And I think this is actually, I mean, we started out here just joking around or whatever, but This is really serious what the algorithm picked up and what the algorithm thinks. I think that's worth addressing. I think it's actually kind of scary. I think we're getting the underlining things of what aren't being said, and that the algorithm is simply picking that up, just as we do. When we go to the website, if you go to that website and look at the tone of that website, it feels demeaning to me as an autistic person. But then if you go on ASAN, I don't feel that at all. When I go to the autistic sites, they may talk about the same exact subjects, but it's not demeaning. In fact, it'd be empowering, if anything. And it's not inspiration porn either. It's just real human beings talking about real lives. We remain open to feedback, but are always looking for ways to better support and represent the autistic community in our work. And you know what? In my last email, that is almost exactly what he put it. So maybe that's a canned thing that he puts in all of his emails, and so they pick that up, because that was almost exactly how he closed it out. And that's what pissed me off. That's why this sentence here, we remain open to feedback and are always looking for ways to better support and represent the autistic community in our work. And he used that same exact sentence, except he said basically something like, let me know if there is something that we can learn from the autistic community. Then he fed that sentence in there. And so I'm like, wait a minute, he's asking me how to support the autistic community? With that, we are always looking for... You know what it means? It means that he could not write a sentence to an autistic man who just lost his son who committed suicide, and he could not write a personal letter. That's what that means.
Yeah.
Because it's canned. I didn't realize that before. I'd never seen any other writing. But obviously, the ChatGPT has picked up a bunch of his writings that were written just like that. So he didn't even have... He probably didn't even write it. He probably had a secretary write it. And they didn't even have the audacity to be original. And he was sending me condolences for my son taking his life. That's really sad. And this just went to a very dark and bad place. I killed the stream. I killed it. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's get back on track, because there are things that we can ask. Why does the CEO's expense account more than what is given to actually autistic people? Why is the CEO of Autism Speak expense account more than what is given to actually autistic people?
I'm gonna be putting it answer this question as an autistic individual.
Okay. That's a great question. I don't know if ChatGPT... We might have to reframe that question several times to get it right.
Yeah, why does Keith Wargo expense account
bigger than what they give to the autistic community, or more than what they give to autistic people? I guess would that be another way to put it? What would Ari Newman? Who's Ari Newman? I know the name. Oh my goodness. JD, this is funny. You know who this is, by the way? You know who we're talking with? JD? Does JD know who you are?
Does JD know who I am?
Yeah.
I mean, we've chatted a bit in the...
yeah, okay. So she knows that you're Trevor?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
Oh, or JV came late, but... Yeah, I am Trevor in the chat, by the way.
We got to talking on Discord and we started bullshitting, and we got to do a Donald Trump one. Because that was funny. That's how it started out. He got on ChatGPT and he was asking a question. I was like, ask us Donald Trump. And then we went down the rabbit hole. It got bad for me.
I was plugging in. Here, let me just pull it up on the chat here. Before we were just screwing around with the ChatGPT, and we were just asking it questions, asking it things about my netcore rules,
which got funny.
Yeah.
And then I was like, "Oh, Trevor, we've got a show now." We got something to go with. But Donald Trump was, man, oh my goodness, that was, we got to come up with a question for Donald Trump. Now, he's answering on behalf of Autism Speaks. We need a question to ask on behalf of Autism Speaks from a celebrity or famous person. And then we're going to have ChatGPT answer.
Yeah, I'm going to have ChatGPT answer the same question before as Ari Newman.
Who is Ari Newman?
They said it, Ari Newman or Newman? I don't know how it's pronounced.
Yeah, who is that?
President of the Autistic Self-Advocacy Network.
Oh, okay.
Let's see what Ari has to say.
I wonder if it'll... Okay.
Oh!
Go ahead and read it.
That's Ari Newman, the president of the Autistic Self-Advocacy Network. I would say that focus on genetic research by Autism Speaks has been a point of significant concern for many in the autistic community. The emphasis on genetic research often implies a desire to prevent or cure autism. While many of us see us as inherently problematic, autism is not a disease to be eradicated, but a part of human diversity that should be respected and supported. 1 second, there we go. We believe that resources would be better spent on research that directly improves the lives of autistic people, such as studies on effective educational methods, communication support, services that enhance the quality of life. The autistic community needs supports in areas that promote acceptance, inclusion, and understanding, rather than efforts to change who we are. Until Autism Speaks shifts its focus away from genetic research and towards initiatives that genuinely support the needs and rights of autistic individuals, there will continue to be significant controversy and opposition from the autistic community. We advocate for a future where autistic voices are central in guiding the direction of autism research and services.
Damn.
I agree with you, JV.
Yeah. The mic drop. It's like I couldn't even joke. I couldn't say anything. I was just like, ooh. Right?
Yeah.
I would. You know what's funny is this is scary because I think Ari Newman would probably have a very similar response.
I agree.
And I know I've seen Ari's writings a few times, and Ari is always very articulate. It takes me some time to remember who people are, but yeah, he's always been articulate.
Yeah.
But that's awesome. That's crazy. That's funny.
That is pretty hilarious.
And the one thing is, too, is that the way they're getting away with this genetic research, and they're donating to hospitals and stuff that do research. So they don't actually directly do genetic research. They do support research. And like I said, these people that they're supporting also do genetic research, but maybe not on the projects that they're directly supposedly supporting. So it's kind of a sneaky backdoor way to do genetic research and to try to find a cure for Autism Speaks. If Autism Speaks cared about autistic people, what they would do is stop doing anything that had to do with science or anything else and just turn the organization into a direct help organization. Say an autistic kid needs help with tuition for college, or maybe needs help with rent, or kids need school tuition, or things that go directly to the autistic community. And put millions and millions of dollars there, because even if we wanted to do all this research as a community, the autistic community changes its mind and we all decide we want to cure, every single one of us. Even if that was our decision, Autism Speaks could not be trusted. You would not want Autism Speaks in on it, because you don't know what they're going to do, and what they have done has never ever been cohesive with the generalized autistic community. In fact, much of the autistic community believes that Autism Speaks has been counterproductive to the autistic movement. The only thing that Autism Speaks has given us is autism awareness. But it's also given us extreme stigma. And as I've said before, I'm preaching here, but as I've said before, I cannot hold Autism Speaks accountable for my son taking his life. That was his own decision. This being said, he did it partially because of stigma. He never got the mental health care that he needed. And if Autism Speaks had put as much effort into normalizing mental health and normalizing autism as they did in stigmatizing autism and telling us what horrible creatures we are and portraying us as worse than diseases, maybe my son might be still alive.
Yeah.
Maybe that stigma wouldn't have been there. Maybe that would have been enough to keep him alive, to go get the mental help that he needed. But we're never going to know.
Yeah.
Because he's dead at 22.
This might be me generalizing a bit here.
Mm-hmm.
But without autistic people, we might not have the internet to this day.
Exactly. Oh, and by the way, Bill Gates did, he did come out as autistic. We all knew he was autistic. But Bill Gates did come out and admit that he's autistic. And the funny thing is, did you hear that on the news? No. Why? Because, really? That was the first media person that got it was really? I said I wanted hot news, okay? Nobody knows about this. This is brand new news. Wait, you're calling this news? You're calling this news? Oh, hell no. This is not news. We all knew that. Oh my god. That's funny.
Yeah. That's a little bit ironic too.
What does Autism Speaks? What is the end goal of Autism Speaks?
Do you want to plug that into?
Yeah, I'm just kind of curious what ChatGPT would say about it. What is the end goal, or how should we put the 50-year plan or something like that? Okay, what we want to look is beyond what they're saying and what their actual end goal is.
I'm gonna put in answer this as ChatGPT. What is the 50-year plan for Autism Speaks?
Okay, yeah. Do a celebrity. JB, like this.
JB, what celebrity do you want?
Yeah. Respond in a non-biased way. Act natural. Trump, no.
I'm gonna answer this question in a non-biased way and act neutral. God damn it, Microsoft Active Directory. My account got locked.
Your account got locked.
Yeah, I see,
It
popped up.
Yeah, no, I see this window here.
Yeah.
It's basically saying, yeah, I need to go sign back into Outlook again.
Oh, okay. So it did answer, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Autism Speaks has outlined the strategic vision that emphasizes several key areas to support the autism community. Notice how it said the autism community, not the autistic community.
Uh-huh. That is interesting.
Over the long term. While specific details of a 50-year plan are not publicly available, their ongoing and future initiatives likely include the following core objectives: advocacy and awareness, scientific research, support and services, global outreach, community engagement.
Hold on, I got a question for you. Let's go back up to the top here, because I got a question for you. Okay, you said... Okay, I'm going to read this real quick. Advocacy awareness. Autism Speaks aims to continue its efforts to increase public understanding and acceptance of autistics through... So I said acceptance of autistics through various awareness campaigns. Now, acceptance of autism through various... you noticed this word autism right off the bat.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because that is framed more as a disease than saying autistics where you have the personhood. And I noticed that you picked that up immediately. Is that how you were seeing it?
Yeah, I was picking up on the fact that it was the autism community, not the autistic community.
Right.
They were coddling the autism moms and...
Okay, I gotcha. Okay, that's interesting. And it's so weird how that you get pick up on that nuance and how important it is, unfortunately.
Yeah, the whole coddling thing to the autism moms, for example.
Mm-hmm. And it's so funny because when you read it, it looks good. But then when you understand what's really going on and what's happening in the autistic community, then it gets kind of scary. Because it looks so nice. It's like a serial killer to me. A serial killer is a serial killer because they're the nicest person you ever met. And I know I've met quite a few serial killers. I worked in a maximum security prison in Colorado for literally a decade. And I love the serial killers because they were really nice. And they never gave me any problems or anything else. And I know that sounds crazy, but I knew that they were never going to bother me. And they were in prison, so, you know, I knew I was safe, so to speak, but...
Alright, I'm going to ask you, JV was asking to expand on the first point with an AI perspective. So,
okay, go ahead.
Ask it that.
Oh my word. Holy hell! And that's so fast!
Yeah. Let me just scroll up a bit.
Oh my word! And it's outlining a plan for it.
Yeah. And it's telling you how AI can play a pivotal role.
that's so interesting. And public feedback to tailor awareness campaigns that resonate with diverse audiences, which basically, so that's your media, your marketing. It's going to help you market better. And this is the thing is marketing is going to get even more cutthroat than it's ever been. Because when you can have AIs come up with advertising campaigns and they're using psychology and so forth, and really just focusing everything on psychology and how neurotypical minds work. And that's why when AI does that, you're going to have a weird kind of Logan's Run kind of society where you have neurodivergence that really stand out because advertising doesn't work for us. In fact, when I see advertising, it pisses me off, and I'm not trying to be what do you call it? Flippant here. When I see advertising, what I see is someone is trying to change my mind. Someone is trying to control, influence my mind against my will. I didn't ask for them to try to put those thoughts in my head, but they push those thoughts into my head. Donuts are great or whatever else. Well, now they're trying to make me go buy donuts.
Well,
And
donuts are
donuts are wonderful.
Yeah, I agree. Side tangent. Donuts are great.
Oh yes, amazing. I used to be known as the donut man. When I was in the military, I would tell my bosses, like, I'm going to go get donuts. And I would come back with like a dozen or 2 dozen donuts for freaking everybody. And I do that once a week. And
Donuts now.
oh heck yeah! And I love to get all those donuts. And I bought more donuts from. There was like a little quick stop thing in Okinawa, kind of like a little convenience store thing.
Yeah.
And it was kind of like a really small PX, but they had donuts from somewhere else. I don't know where the hell they were made, but they must have been Kadena Air Force Base or something. But they got them from another base, and they were actual like Dunkin' donuts, real donuts, like American style donuts.
Damn.
And they were good. And being in Okinawa, I was. I have this, it is literally a gaming Wi-Fi, and it's only 20 feet away from the router. But I'm upstairs, and it's like adjacent to a downstairs room.
Yeah.
But it's only literally like 20 feet away, like 3 body links of me, like my body links, I would be touching it if it was a straight line. It just goes from upstairs through the ceiling, down below. And then I've even got the Wi-Fi up on a big entertainment center near the ceiling. So even going through the floor is not that far. Okay, what is going on? Is it live again?
Yeah, it's live again.
Okay,
JV
cool.
said we're back.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, it just goes into detail on how the AI can provide powerful tools for autism speech.
Yeah, it's very corporate in its tone. Very, very corporate in its tone. And the thing is, even asking questions like that, like, if I was to ask it, what's the best way to run my YouTube channel or whatever else, it'll tell you what to do, and probably if you do what it says, you'll probably have at least some success, no matter what.
Yeah.
If you do exactly what it says, just no matter what. So, but that's very, very interesting. It's also very, very interesting to ask ChatGTP a few questions itself about Autism Speaks. What should Autism Speaks do to appease the autism community? Or what's a better word than appease? To
satisfy?
Yeah. Satisfy or make the autism community happy. What do you think, JV? We need some good questions here. I'm kind of curious now just what the AI thinks, because
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you what
We-
did Autism Speaks do to satisfy the autistic community?
it's just very curious to see what these are just.
It's going in detail on what they should do. Now, will they do it? No.
Oh no. But we can
No.
look at the bullets. Let's see. What's number one?
Increase autistic representation.
We need a gong. No, that's not going to happen. Okay.
Point number 2, shift focus from cure to support.
No.
Promote neurodiversity.
Oh, hell no. We ain't going to do that.
We're too good for that.
Yes. We're Autism Speaks, and we're speaking for them peoples.
We're speaking instead of them people.
Instead. In their stead. You ever heard of stead before? Okay.
And services and supports.
Oh, no. Although they're doing a good job of looking like they're doing that right now. I will give them that. They've been promoting this, that aim or act or whatever the hell it is that doesn't really do anything. And also that champions thing, they've been promoting that. So they're doing a good job of looking like they're doing a lot more. And of course they're really working on the walks, because the walks is where they get the money.
Yeah. Oh, point number 5. Perfect example. You trying to reach out to Autism Speaks to get an interview.
Engage in transparent dialogue. Nope. And see, the funny thing is that's why I literally did not want to converse with them, and why I never responded to them directly in an email, because I was like, no, I want to do this publicly. Because if you have a conversation on a live stream, you can talk to real people and talk about real ideas, and you can still address the hard questions, you know. Yeah, but you don't have to be an asshole about it. But you can say, this is what the autism community is concerned about. Have you addressed this? Or you know, boom. That's communication.
Exactly.
And literally, if they were willing to do that, I guarantee you, if they were like Autism Speaks, why are they paying the board members into the millions?
Good question.
And there's only one autistic board member. Why is that? When we could definitely find 28 people, actually autistic people, diagnosed if they want, and I wouldn't push that personally, but at least self-proclaiming autistic people. But even if they wanted a diagnosis, they could definitely find 28 autistic people that would do it for free. So why are millions of dollars being paid to holistic people to speak instead, just like you said, instead of us? So why is that going on? I don't understand.
Neither do I. Point number 6. Provide accurate and respectful information. Nope.
That's one thing that they never ever say, get a hold of the actually autistic community. Never get a hold of autistic people. And I'm sorry. I know that in life, I worked in the medical field, and I would always still, even to this day, say, listen to your doctor. This being said, as an autistic person, I would much rather listen to a random autistic person than any random doctor about autism. Because a doctor just frankly don't know about autism like they should. It's still a new thing, at least medically. And your actually autistic people are going to be up to date on the information because they have to be, because the doctors aren't.
Yeah.
And so, and this is not that doctors are assholes. This is a systematic problem. It's not a people problem. It's a system problem.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I was actually going to bring up a good point. Perfect example of a random autistic person. Me.
yeah.
Perfect example. Last night, I went on a whole entire info dump into the live stream chat while you were playing Age of Empires 3.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. But I just lost my train of thought.
Same.
We're still support. Okay. Promote legal and social rights. I have never heard them say anything about rights or anything legal.
Neither have I.
The only thing that I've ever heard about them legally is that there's a 14-year-old that made a parody site, I guess about 10 years ago, and they threatened to sue them on copyright grounds to get them shut down. Yeah, like it was a kid. I don't know. I don't know if that's true that it was a 14-year-old kid. I do know that they did have issues with a person, and they did basically sick lawyers on them because it was a parody site making fun of Autism Speaks. And because they used the word Autism Speaks, they basically went after them on copyright grounds. So it's just it was an easy, good legal way to shut them down. But the thing is they had to. That's the sad thing.
Host community forums and events. Nope. That's not what they're doing.
What they're doing, and this is really cool. I mean, it's smart. If you're going to run a cult, this is the way to do it. The host community hosts the forum and the events. It's the host community that hosts the forums and events, and then Autism Speaks comes in and takes the credit. Or they may support them by giving them Autism Speaks posters and banners and things like that, and the community does everything for them. I mean, that's a gig. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you don't have to do diddly squat, but send like napkins and paper plates, and like you can have Google do that for you.
No, that is literally free advertising.
Right.
Don't have to pay for shit.
And that's what those walks are. And then, but they will get involved with some of the walks. But the thing is at the they might set up a booth or something. But basically, these people are so motivated because they care about autistic kids that they do all the work for Autism Speaks, and then they bring in Autism Speaks at the last minute or whatever. That's how they work it. And I'm sure that they go, oh, you're interested in helping us out. Oh, well, here's a packet on. Well, hell, let's look it up. Let's look it up on Autism Speaks. We can do it right now.
Yeah. Actually, funny enough, when I was a kid, I actually went on a walk for Autism Speaks.
Oh yeah.
At UNLV.
So like if okay, there's Google right there. So I've got Google up here. Let's see. Autism Speaks, and what is it?
I agree with you, JV. We are the ones that are left doing the emotional labor and self-advocacy.
Okay, what were we looking up on them? Walk. Watch this.
Yeah.
I bet you they have. I'm gonna call this, and JV's seen me do this a lot of times. Now I've been on the site. I have not been. I haven't looked at the walk thing because I just figured that they were going to have packages on here's what you do and we can send you this, blah 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 blah. So they're going to probably have kits and instructions on how to do it. But they're not going to say we're going to come here and we're going to do it like you said. They don't host. And so let's take a look and see what happens when we go to this autism walk. Not now. Find your event, find a walk your way. They need to have like Aerosmith in the back room.
Yeah, I'm guessing you're using Dark Reader.
Yeah.
Good. My eyes love it.
Okay, so Autism Speaks is the world's largest autism fundraising event dedicated to supporting the needs of people with autism, not autistic people, the needs of autistic people and their families throughout their life's journey. The Autism Speaks walk brings together people with autism and the parents, grandparents, siblings, friends, relatives. We got the idea, and providers in a network of friendship and support. Holy.
You know what's funny? The language in there. People with autism.
With autism. With that disease, autism. Funds raised help fuel innovative research.
Innovative.
Thank you. Innovative research or innovative research, advocacy, critical programs, and services. I actually stutter. But that wasn't me stuttering. That was just me not saying a word.
Yeah, and it's just innovative.
Innovative. Yeah, thank you.
Not a problem.
Because that actually just helps my stutter. It really does. Together with
slowing down speech.
We are creating a world where all people with autism can reach their full potential. It's always this full potential thing. Okay, so we want to do a walk. How do we do a walk? Register, maybe? Distance? No, I don't want to give money. We want to do a walk. Find your event, find a walker, walk your way.
Yeah, UNLV is the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, by the way.
Okay. Walk is back and better than ever. Welcome to the Walk Your Way. By joining, you are already bringing us one step closer to ensuring people with autism can reach their full potential. Just by being here on this page, you're already helping. That's what I should tell the ladies. That being right here on this page, you're helping.
You're helping the people with autism.
With autism, at least this people with autism is appreciating it.
I honestly,
I'm going to hell.
I honestly cannot say people with autism unironically.
I know.
I cannot do it. I hate myself for doing it.
And I can't say get on the same page without images like coming into mind. Well, how many are going to be on this page, huh? I'm going to hell. I'm so sorry, JV. I am so sorry.
We're all in a crazy train to hell. I've got my ticket with me.
Okay, walk your way is the best way to walk whenever, whatever, however works best for you. Join together with your family, friends to fundraise for autism. See this? See how they're characterizing this? Join together with your friends, family, and community to fundraise for Autism Speaks. Not with Autism Speaks. For Autism Speaks.
God damn it.
From this page, learn more about our fundraising resources and track our overall progress. One person, thank you for... Yeah, but... Boy, this is terrible. What if you wanted to raise money for them? This is not a very user-friendly site. Start a team. Start a team. Hey, I want to start a team. I'm clicking it. Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
You know,
Gosh.
It'll be funny. If I manage to get a few autistic people with me, we all hop on a bowling league together. What do you think the team name should be?
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. No, that could be fun.
Yeah. Like you've got the autistic page, maybe the autistic bowlers. I don't know.
The oddballs.
I love it.
The oddballs. After what I just said, I'm like, I think I'm red. I feel bad. I was said bad things, but it did make me laugh.
We're laughing at the Aulistics.
Yes. Okay.
We're making. Okay, let's frame it this way. We're making fun of the Aulistics.
Yes. Don't.
You know how the Aulistics say don't make fun of autistics? Here we are, making fun of the Aulistics.
Yes, don't bully autistic people. Make fun of Aulistics instead. Like,
Screw them.
Screw them, flap harder. It's much like the Save a Whale, Club a Seal thing. That was an 80s, the bumper sticker was because all of a sudden this big thing about saving whales in fact, it was up into the 90s that whales were still being whaled. They were still whaling in certain places in the world. The joke was save the whales, club a seal, because then the people were literally clubbing seals to get their pelts and so forth, which is horrible. And then they were leaving the bodies out there. It was horrible. But yeah, so that was the joke of save the whale, club a seal. Don't bully autistic people. Make fun of Aulistics. Isn't that right, Eileen?
Save the autistics. Club the Aulistics.
There you go. That's kind of cool. Okay, so we're back to Chat GPT. Back to Chat GPT.
Chat GPT.
Yes, I cannot. I will never. I guess I. GPT. It's just too good.
Chat GPT.
S.
If you want to go with alphabetics, chat Golf Papa Tango.
There you go. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so we got it. Okay, JV, we got to ask.
I went to the NATO alphabetics there.
Yeah. Going in stupid weird places here. Okay. I'm kind of curious to ask. Okay, let's ask Chat GPT or ask it about Autism Speaks. I wonder if I want to ask it something like does Chat GPT believe that Autism Speaks represents the autistic community? Does it or does it not represent the autistic community? I'm just kind of curious because, particularly when we throw those words autistic community together, we're talking about something very specific.
Okay, here's what it answered. As an AI developed by OpenAI, I personally don't have personal beliefs or opinions. I'll read based on available information.
Yeah.
Autism Speaks has faced significant criticism from many within the autistic community. Key concerns include representation, messaging, resource allocation, community engagement, and yeah. That is awesome.
I wish I could find a cross-reference. When you go onto their 909, or I think that's what it's called, the tax form.
Yeah.
When you look at it tells you like all the universities and how much they donated to each one, and they donated like millions, into the millions, and that shows up on Charity Navigator, I think. I think
JV's asking me to dive deeper, so I'm just gonna say dive deeper.
dive deeper.
Oh shit, it's really going deep into it.
Oh, okay. This
And
is
it's
good.
given efforts to increase to address the criticisms.
Okay, yeah, that's what we want.
Oh yeah, this is the good shit.
And see, this is just interesting to see what the AI is picking up, and what the AI is basically believing to be true. And a lot of times I've been very scared by that. Like, I would like to ask it about eugenics, about a few questions about, the practicality of eugenics and so forth. And I'm literally talking about, you could get a very robotic answer like, eugenics are good and blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because from a practical...
Before we started the live stream a while ago, you and I, we were just talking on the side about eugenics. How it's not really a good idea in general, in practice.
Right.
For anything, it's not a good idea to practice eugenics.
And that's because you would be eliminating your Bill Gates. And probably even Steve Jobs was. I bet you Steve Jobs was too.
Yeah, but too bad he died of PC.
Yeah, that was weird. He died young.
Yeah.
What was it that he passed of?
Pancreatic cancer.
Oh, yeah, I had a friend who died of that. And it was...
I abbreviated it to PC just to make it seem a little bit funny, but also have a little bit of dark humor in there. You know me, I love my dark humor.
Yes.
PC won, apparently. The PC won the Mac versus PC thing. PC literally took out Steve.
That's messed up. That is totally messed up. You thought it would have been an apple or something. A bad apple.
Oh man, we can go into dark humor all we want. That's one thing about... I guess that's one thing about the autistic community for some members. We've got a pretty dark sense of humor.
Oh, I know. And the thing is we could just sit there and just go on about stupid stuff for no reason. And that's what's funny, because you can do that. Particularly when you get that vibe with an autistic person, you can just tell them, you're done.
Yeah.
Because in a lot of respects, it sounds like we've been doing this for a while. Even the way we've been overlapping each other. We've been doing talk shows or something all our life. Hell no.
Yeah. Nope. We literally just met in voice chat today. We're just amplifying each other's autistic traits.
Yeah, that's exactly it. So let's get deep into this. I'm kind of curious. This is going to be so... Because the way that the learning models work is ChatGPT goes through the learning models where they give them basically access to the internet, essentially.
At least a point of time reference of the internet.
Right. And it learns as much as it can about everything that it can on the internet at that time, blah, blah, blah. And so what we're getting is a general consensus, one way or the other, of the references that it found. So it doesn't tell us what the AI thinks. What it tells us is a general consensus of what human beings think.
Yeah.
And so I think that's where this is very, very interesting and worth looking at.
A collective knowledge base of a confluence of all the information out there on the internet.
Right, condensed into a very short, concise thing, and then with a lot of the fringe stuff basically completely edited out. But at least you get a general consensus.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of cool.
I think so too.
It's pretty neat.
It's
Schwappeepees. It's pretty neat.
I
don't know why I love that man. He's gotten into my head. So, representation and leadership. This must be the positive. Historically, Autism Speaks has been criticized for its lack of autistic representation within its leadership and decision-making bodies. We've seen a very similar statement to that before. Critics argue that the organization claiming to represent autistic individuals should include them in significant roles to ensure that their perspectives and needs are accurately reflected in policies and initiatives. Definitely the significant roles, that's an interesting thing. I would definitely say significant roles, although I've never seen it written. I've only seen people ask for any role. And they haven't gotten that. And let's see, the leadership has primarily consisted of non-autistic individuals, which has led to decisions and campaigns that may not align, that definitely do not align, that actually pissed off the autistic community, with the experiences and desires of the actually autistic community. I actually added that word. Actually,
you ad-libbed.
Yes, I ad-libbed.
Then, messaging and advocacy. Autism Speaks has often focused on autism as a disorder to be cured. Why? We don't want to be cured. We want support.
I know.
Emphasizing the challenges and difficulties associated with autism.
We're like big, beautiful breasts. We just want support.
We're going to hell. Jamie, you want your ticket to hell?
I'm so sorry.
I'm not sorry. We're all going to hell. I'm going to hell.
And then if we go right into this narrative can perpetuate. Stigma. No!
Anyway, this narrative can perpetuate stigma and does not align with the views of many self-advocates who see autism as an integral part of their identity and advocate for acceptance and support rather than eradication.
Right, and Autism Speaks has always framed it, and they still do. As
I got a little fun fact for you.
Uh-oh.
You know, Alexander Graham Bell, he wanted to practice eugenics to get rid of deaf people.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he invented the telephone. Thanks, I hate it.
No way. Oh. That was a...
he wanted to practice eugenics to get rid of deaf people. So he made the telephone to make it less accessible for them to talk to other people.
Oh, that's a dick move. I'm going to say that out loud.
That is a dick move.
That is so jacked, and it's probably totally true. Oh, that is so not cool. I would not be surprised. You know, there were some people back then that were great people in some respects, and then had the most backwards, awful, horrible ideas about, like, what did they call the people, like in the 17, 1800s? There was all kinds of different ways that they refer to autistic people at different support levels, you know.
Yeah, one sad one.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's a very recent one, really. But
Is it restarted?
Yeah.
I hate that slur.
Yeah.
I honestly said that ironically.
I have too, which is kind of funny too. I have in some respects. I use it, but I use it in I will use it to make a point.
Yeah.
I will definitely, like, if I was to, like, do stand-up comedy or something, I might drop the R word, but it would only be done to teach a lesson. So it would be one of those parts where you, like, hit something, hit a sore spot really hard, drop that word, and then jump off of it and go back into this comedy again. But you would want to use it to stab people with, like guilt. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I would use it to just punch hard, and then go right back into the comedy routine before they could recover, so that you took that guilt away from them. So they want to stay with you more. Wow, I'm really getting into the psychology of comedy there, aren't I? I have no idea why I would know anything about it either. But that's how I look at those things a lot of times.
Yeah.
So let's see. Oh yeah, let's see. Autism Speaks is that you already got that part. The campaigns, huh? Campaigns such as I Am Autism, a controversial video released by Autism Speaks, have been criticized for portraying autism in a fear-mongering, negative light, definitely, causing distress and alienation within the autism community, our autistic community.
You know what's funny? I showed my mom that video, and she hates Autism Speaks now.
It's crazy. It's like it is.
The stream is buffering.
It's scary. I wonder why. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna mess with the. There we go. I'll mess with TikTok there. On my end, it looks okay, so it must be buffering on your end. I'm guessing. Because I'm not seeing it buffering now. Or it's done.
Yeah, let me do a quick ping to Cloudflare again. Is my voice coming through robotic as well, or?
No, it's great.
Oh, it just cleared itself up already.
No, that's cool. Wow. See, I got a tech. I got a check, JV.
I am the knock. I am the one who knocks.
Oh, man.
And by knock, I mean Network Operations Center.
Right. A significant portion of Autism Speaks funding has historically gone towards research focused on genetic, and it still does, causes of autism and potential cures. And I've gone into when we, even if they say we're going to give $10,000 to UCLA, their medical division in autism. Once they give that money, there may be a part of that division that does genetic research. Well, when all that money goes into one bank account, and there's millions in there, how do you know what $10,000 went to where? You can't. You don't know.
So without looking at the destination financials.
Right. You know, because it becomes numbers at some point in time. And so even though it may be earmarked on paper, it's still, you're still supporting an organization that are supporting things that autistic people don't approve of, is what I'm saying. Even if the direct research, the money that you give to that organization does not go directly to research studies that you disapprove of. And for a lot of autistic people, because we're black and white thinkers, we're not going to be happy with that. We're going to be like, oh, well, that organization supports genetic, boom, we're not listening. We have turned off the listening machine. We are done. And that's because of our black and white thinking and our good or bad kind of looking at things.
And hey, my mom just joined.
Oh, cool. And so, that's really cool.
Hey, Mom.
Okay, so we're behaving very well now.
No. Nah, fuck it.
And I do not say anything about breast or support or anything. I am behaving myself. Okay. But we did get the support that we need.
Yeah, actually,
that's all autistic people want is support.
Case in point, my mom actually, when I was in school, they were wanting to take support away from me when I was in school and trying to keep me in the with the autistic kids. My mom wanted me to get streamlined into the rest of the school. So she actually advocated for me while I was in school, in elementary school actually.
That's cool. I advocated for my son, and they threatened to call the cops.
My mom corrected in the chat. I had it backwards.
Oh. I tried to advocate for my kids.
Thanks for the correction, Mom.
Yeah, she said she had to advocate for you every year. Yeah. I believe you. I believe you. They didn't have like the special kid classes, and I wasn't a special kid because I could talk. And so they would put me in the special kid classes, and they would just give me the syllabus of this. They were like, okay, well, he's going to have to work at his own pace because he's a special kid or whatever. So they would just give me the syllabus.
Yeah.
So I'd have it done in a week and a half. Like the entire quarter. And I would get A's on everything. And because I could just sit there in my class and focus all day long.
Right.
And if I had a question, there was somebody there to help me. And usually I didn't have questions. I could figure it out on my own. But when I did, they could answer it right then and there. So I blazed through that stuff. So then they're like, well, hey, that special kid ain't special. Get him the hell out of here. So they put me back into the regular kid class and I'd fail. I would
let me guess. The cycle starts over.
Oh no, then it was my fault, and then I got in a lot of trouble. And then I actually, because it was the 70s and it was okay to beat kids back then, okay?
Oh, God.
And so that's like how I got eye contact beat into me. Look at me when I'm talking to you, son.
Yeah.
I got a lot of that look at me thing, and boy, I'll never forget that. That was just terrifying. But what they said was the experts, the kid psychiatrists, basically said that I was acting out, and then they started getting into the behaviors, dropping those words, behaviors, and so forth. So what ended up happening is it was behavioral science pre-autism speaks. They even had tokens they tried to bribe me with. Like if I got so many tokens, I could get such and such treats or whatever. But I'm PDA and ADHD, so if I didn't have the tokens in my hand or see them in front of me, I would forget about the whole program anyway and not care because it didn't exist. It wasn't there. I couldn't see it.
Yeah.
So those programs did not work for me, and I'm PDA, pathological demand avoidant. And as such, they were demands, and I saw as an autistic person that they were trying to change my behaviors. but they weren't telling me why or what they were trying to do. All I saw was adults trying to be manipulative. So I lost trust in adults. Why were they trying to be manipulative? They didn't tell me what they were doing or why. But I could see they were trying to make me do certain things. And what ended up happening was I just developed a lot of mistrust. And then a lot of times, like with the tokens, they said they were going to do one thing and then didn't follow through. And in my little, like, 8-10-year-old mind, that stuck. It was like, adults will say that they will do things, but they won't. And then I learned about holistic people and not to trust people. And that's when I learned about holistics, even to this day, because I am such a black and white thinker, because I am such a autistic person. If I say, let's go get dinner, I'll get you dinner, or whatever, and I don't buy you dinner, I lied. I lied. I lied to you, and maybe I had no intentions whatsoever. I didn't even mean it to sound like that, and you know that. Or I know that. I know you intended on buying me dinner, or that you didn't intend on buying me dinner, but that's what it sounded like. That's what the words were you used, or the words I used. And I will get hung up on that shit. I will get so hung up on that stuff. And even knowing that this is an holistic person speaking in a subjective manner, and I have to interpret what they said, not pay attention to the words that they said. Right? And that's so difficult, and I find myself struggling with that. I'm 53 years old, and 3 or 4 months I'll be 54, and I'm still struggling with that. Because you say what you mean what you say. Bam.
Yeah.
End of story. Why sugarcoat anything and can make things confusing and more difficult? And that's the thing for me, is when things are sugarcoated, then it takes 10 times more brain power.
Yeah.
For me to stop and figure out what the hell they're saying. And by the time I start to unravel that, and then Joseph was over in the Ops blog, and then, oh my goodness, all hell broke loose. You're like, what are you talking about? Because you just resolved what they said to you, and now they're on an entirely different subject. And they're looking at you like, hello? What's going on? Because you couldn't keep up with them, and I can't do that. And so that's how our conversations go with me. All of a sudden they're talking Chinese.
Yeah.
Once I resolved one thing that they said. And I don't know why I just went on that tangent. But I got very autistic there. Your mom's going to be like, dude, that dude is like super autistic. Like, I thought you were autistic. You ain't shit, kid.
Yeah, whenever it's funny, whenever I talk to my mom about my network and go in depth into the info dumping, my mom just said, yeah, I could go talk to you about tax stuff and all the different forms.
Yeah.
But yeah, my mom did say that my dad once told her that she was like a bulldog.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I say, okay, Trevor. Wait, I heard that one day. Thank you, Data. Remember that one? Thank you, Data. And I was like, wait, I heard that. I've heard that a lot. I know what that means. Hey! They were telling me to shut up. Thank you, Data. Yeah, I so identified with Data when Picard would look at him and go, "Thank you, Data," and be like, "Oh, dude, he was talking to me." your mom's going to be like, yeah.
Yeah, my mom's not gonna be like, yeah, you definitely found your people.
Data was the bomb. But then I felt I identified with Spock because he was like half human and then half Vulcan. And this describes the alexithymia to the T. Because I knew I was human. But I literally also felt like I was a space alien. Like I was completely different. My brain worked different. I was not like everybody else. And so I really identified with Spock because he was literally an alien. And I imagined, like, what if you woke up one day and you woke up Spock, so to speak? You find out that you're half alien. You're literally a half a space alien and half human. And then they say, yeah, it makes you autistic. So, Mom, I don't know what you were doing.
I know for a fact that when I was growing up, my mom just let me be me.
So I don't know who your dad really was. It might have been a Vulcan. So, Mom, you know, I didn't mean to let the cat out of the bag there. Your dad really had pointy ears. She got the shears out and fixed him one day.
But yeah, what's funny, my mom said Spock's her favorite, and also she loved Data.
And then I'm just going to tell you, when you got clipped, you got the little clipping there. Yeah, it went to the ears too. That's why she called you a dickhead. You got both of them taken care of on the same day. Oh, I'm a bad human. I'm going to hell. I'm going to hell. I'm so sorry. This is so stupid. We can't do this. Okay. Okay. I know we had a purpose here. We were doing something at some point in time, damn it. This is what happened when you put two autistic ADHD people together and they just go off on tangents. So I was telling him earlier that I just figured out that my cousin, my favorite cousin, we lived on the same piece of property and we loved each other so much. We were so close. He was when I was 10, he was 12. And so we were real close in age, and our parents tried to keep us separated on the farm all the time because we acted so damn weird when we got together. And I just realized that they thought that our autistic traits came out when we were together, so we started acting autistic as hell. Because we didn't have anybody to judge us but each other, and we didn't give a shit because we were acting normal. And then our families, this is like the 70s, our families are looking at us going, oh my God, look at how weird those kids are. What the fuck? Every time they get together, they start acting like that. Right, we were unmasking. And now I realize why they hated us being together so damn much. Because we just played, and it was out on a farm too, so there was nobody to judge us, nothing, and we literally were just our autistic self. Now looking back on it, nobody knew that we were autistic, and I don't even know if my cousin Joey, he's my age now, so he's be what, 2 years, so he's about 55. I don't even know if he knows to this day, which is really ironic. But I know he's autistic. There's no way in hell he is not autistic. Joe, if I just busted you out or you're watching this, sorry, buddy. You've got so much.
Thanks, Mom.
What's so frustrating is sometimes it's brought such joy and entertainment into our lives, and then you get this.
2 autistic people for the price of 1.
Oh shit! That was one thing. My son, he was autistic, and he took his life in October. But he was 22. But he was one that you had to be very, very careful when he opened his mouth, because one of two things are going to happen. Was either going to be this super, super deep philosophical thing, or like he will tell you exactly how to fix some elaborate problem, or you could end up on the ground, rolling around in fetal position, pissing yourself. And you never knew when he was going to drop what, you know. He would loved it that way. He would do it on purpose. It was the kind of guy who would just drop that punchline like in the middle of a total like normal conversation, and bam, hit you with this punchline and make you just piss yourself. That was him. That was him. I hated that kid. No, I told him this too. I was like, I hate you. Stop. And of course, you know what that did was encourage him all the more. Because then he would get himself laughing to the point where he was about to piss himself.
And then, of course, there's me. And me just, we called it getting trevored.
That's beautiful. Getting trevored. I see it. I can see this.
Hey, Mom, if you want to elaborate on any funny stories, I'm going to tell one here. There was one time where I had my aunt's phone. I went to go install a custom ROM on it, and they bricked it. I handed the phone back to my aunt. Yeah, it's bricked.
What's that? Like you locked it up?
Like I just turned it into a complete paperweight.
Oh no! Oh no! How old were you?
I think it was in my teen years. My mom can answer that question better than me.
Oh my word! And so you had it for just a few seconds and bam! Done! Oh my word! Were you able to fix it?
No.
Oh no! That's terrible! That's so terrible! When I was a little kid, I loved like electric rector sets and Lincoln Logs, and then after a while, I would start having to take apart anything I could get my hands on. And
oh my god, that sounds like me to a T.
And I did kind of get in trouble sometimes. I don't know if my mom knows that I do know what the inside of a blender looked like when I was probably about 10. Several $100 to buy my sister a new phone. Oh no! Oh!
It was a costly mistake.
Well, it was a learning experience, Mom. For you.
For
you. Maybe not for Trevor, but for you it was a learning experience.
Don't let Trevor near any smartphones. Or anyone else's smartphones.
Oh my word. That's terrible. Oh my word, that's terrible. Oh, damn. That's alright. Remember I told you that I had a phone that I had put that double security on that was like 16 digits long? I lost my password to that. I lost my passwords to that, and it was somewhat easy to remember, but I don't remember now. And so I was going to use that phone as a camera, and now I can't get into my phone to use it as a camera, because I've got like 5 cameras set up in here right now. 4 or 5, let's see. I'll show you real quick here. Let's see, where are my
And my
cameras
mom
at?
said, I'm pacing out. Let's go get ice cream.
Okay. Okay.
That,
I'm peacing out. Let's go get ice cream. Okay, ice cream, good.
Yeah, and that's my cue to probably head downstairs very quick, go grab the ice cream.
Okay, that sounds good.
All
right, I'm gonna
go
for
gonna
it.
get my mic so that way I'm just still in the call, but
Okay, sounds good. So I'm gonna keep on going here. So
yeah.
Oh my
I'll be back in a
goodness.
few minutes.
Okay, sounds good.
How
funny.
And she said, nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too. You too.
Yeah.
So this is Eileen Lamb's son. This is her younger son. I can't remember his name. And she does use her son's name here. So I'm not gonna like dox him or anything like that. But she does use his Joey or something. Gosh, what is his name? I feel bad. I should know his name. I can't remember. And it shows the picture, but these are her two sons. And then she's got a daughter, too. A younger daughter. Eileen Lamb. Okay, her two sons, Charlie and Jude. And their sister, Billy. On her blog. So she's got a blog and so forth. They're on social media a lot, so like I'm not like doxing them or anything like that. I wouldn't do that. That's pretty cool. That's this one right here, I think. I don't know, cute kid. That's a good picture, actually. It really is. So anyway, we started this out using ChatGPT. GPT to figure out what oh, you know what? I'm gonna take a quick break myself. I'm gonna take a quick break and I'm gonna go get something to drink here. So let me put this on something cool.
There we go. Okay. I have no idea. All right.
Alright, there we go. Let's see if I can get my screen back up here. That's the wrong one. So I want to So yeah, we were going into Chat GPT. All right, I'm going to go right back into Autism Speaks here for a minute till Trevor gets back. Oh, here's a Colorado walk. Of course they have a walk here. I don't know anything about this. I'm going to look at this. Colorado's real close to me since I live, like in the middle of the state, pretty much. Let's see. The Autism Speaks walk is back and better than ever. Oh boy, I can't wait. Welcome to Colorado Walk Page. I bet you there's one in Colorado Springs and one in Aurora, probably. Maybe Denver. You're already bringing us one step closer. We got a whole movie.
We wanted help.
And this is not going to apply directly to Colorado, even though this says Colorado Walk. I bet you this doesn't apply to Colorado at all. I bet you it's just a generic walk thing.
We wanted help, but we just didn't know where to turn to get the help.
As a mom, I really felt like I needed an anchor. Autism Speaks was that anchor for me.
Autism Speaks done it.
Autism Speaks, just like any cult, Autism Speaks is always the answer. Just like with any cult, always the answer. Autism Speaks. You always remember the good things. Everything good that happens, you attribute to the God, or the cult leader, or the cult or the doctrine. A lot of the Christian religions are not only become book religions, but now are becoming doctrine religions, where the doctrine is more important than the book and more important than the God itself. It's the doctrine that is very, very important, because you have to have that, follow that exact doctrine in order to go to your heaven or be with your God or turn into a God or whatever you're going to do. And so this is the same type of thing that we're seeing from Autism Speaks here.
Terrific job concerning opportunities for those that are on the autism spectrum.
I have never been in an environment that was so
And see, they're really pushing this whole, they're showing all this labor stuff. This is definitely an Autism Speaks thing. I've seen this before.
welcoming. Joanne just blossomed.
I needed knowledge. I needed resources. They provided that.
Oh, that's cool, Trevor.
I have autism and I have been living my entire life.
That's Eileen Lamb. Now, the reason she sounds funny, now she might just sound funny, I don't know, but she is French. She is from France. Now, she does not sound right to me, but nobody sounds right to me, except for my sister, because I pretty much learned to speak French from my sister and her family. And they speak a particular dialect of French, and I am not proficient enough in French that I can't differentiate the same words in a different dialect, because I'm just not that proficient in the language yet. And so a lot of times people could say the same word in a different dialect, but because it will literally sound different to me, I'll not know that it is not a different word. So. But she may have had some kind of speech impediment too. A lot of us autistic people stutter, whatever. I've never done a thing like stuttering in my entire life.
I have autism and I have been living my entire life without knowing. I'm a mother of 2 children. One of them, Charlie, is severely autistic. I wished I had gotten the diagnosis sooner just so I could have gotten more help. And the more we talk about it, the more people are going to be aware and we can be a part of it, the workforce, everything.
That's what drives me to do the things that I do.
She said she was a mother of 2 children. She must have been pregnant at the time, because she's got a daughter now.
Because humanity simply can't wait.
Are you happy?
Yep, I'm happy.
And see how they did that? See, that's mind control right there. Look at what they're doing here. Envision a world where all people with that disease, autism, can reach their full potential. So imagine a world where all autistic people can reach their well, not all people with autism can reach their full potential. So how are we going to do that? What could possibly be the answer? Could it possibly be Autism Speaks? How could I have possibly known that that would be the answer? And that's the same thing that you see in church cults and so forth. You lead the entire sermon. This entire thing is meant to lead someone down a journey. And so we're going to start out on this journey, and we're going to identify, we're going to personify somebody or someone, and make them, humanize them. And then we're going to go on, and we're going to create a problem, and then we're going to address that problem, and then that problem, we're going to come up with that solution, and we're going to reward our viewer as a creator with a solution to that problem. And of course, what that problem, the solution going to be. So now this is how you structure a sermon. Okay, so let's see if that happens.
We wanted help, but we just didn't know where to turn to get the help.
As a mom, I really felt like I needed an anchor. Autism Speaks was that anchor for me.
Autism Speaks has done a terrific job concerning opportunities for those that are on the autism spectrum.
I have.
Okay, I know we just watched it, but I totally forgot the content of this, and I nailed it again. Man, I know I just watched it, but isn't it interesting after reframing it that way in the like a sermon about creating a problem and everything, that and then who's going to be the answer?
We wanted help, but we just didn't know where to turn to get the help.
As a mom, I really felt like I needed an anchor. Autism Speaks was that anchor for me.
Autism.
It was Jesus. It was Jesus.
Speaks have done a terrific job concerning opportunities for those that are on the autism spectrum.
I have never been in an environment that was so welcoming. Joanne just blossomed.
I needed knowledge. I needed resources. They provided that to really encourage us to keep going.
I have autism, and I have been living my entire life without knowing. I'm a mother of 2 children. One of them.
So she's late diagnosed. I can't remember. I think she was in her 30s when she got diagnosed. I'm really not truly stalking her. It's just I paid, like, this is actually her house right here. I can tell you that, wherever she lives, this is her home. Because I've studied Autism Speaks so much, and she is a representative of Autism Speaks, and she puts out a lot of social media. And I haven't even bothered going on to like her Instagram or anything else. I'm not going to stalk her or anything else. She is an autistic person, and she just has a very, 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 very different view than I do, and certainly a very different view than most of the actually autistic community.
Charlie is severely autistic. I wish.
Okay, and she used that term, severely autistic, which. Are you severely human? Are you severely not autistic? I just want to know the people who are severely human, because we're all humans. It's not a disease. We're human beings. We're not severely or are not as human. And that's why I don't like that term, severely autistic, because then that categorizes people as possibly less than human. If people are less than human, then it'd be okay to put them down because they're not human. And that here we get eugenics. And that's how you justify that. And of course, all of that is horrible hoopla. But that's the kind of thinking, and that's how everything is justified. We've seen this before, people. I mean, I hate to call Nazi Germany, but Nazi Germany. We've seen this before. This is not the first time. We're seeing it in real time in the Ukraine and in Gaza right now. And this is just a different way of doing the same thing. weeding out the less than desirables. And I don't think Eileen Lamb here has it. She does not frame it personally in that perspective, in that way, but a lot of autistic people do. I'm not speaking just for myself, and as far as saying that there are autistics with those types of opinion or similar opinions to what I've expressed here. So I'm just saying that I'm not alone in that.
I had gotten the diagnosis sooner just so I could have gotten more help. And the more we talk about it, the more people are going to be aware, and we can be a part of it, the workforce, everything.
Oh, by the way, kudos to Mom for letting these kids go out there in the stream and freaking do all this crazy stuff. I so love that. That is so amazing. I am so happy that Mom was letting kids be kids here. And, I mean, this is stimmy as hell. And it's probably cold, too. I don't know. I don't see goosebumps on this kid, but no matter what, it's just fun, and Mom let their kids do something. And he's playing with the mud and everything, and she's not trying to stop him.
It drives me to do the things that I do because humanity simply can't wait.
Are you happy?
Yep, I'm happy.
And then we end with this white screen, Trevor. We end with this white screen because it's Autism Speaks, and that's what they do. Because they don't realize that Autism Speaks might be or the autistic people might have sensitivities to light. Or they don't want us on their website, so they keep it white. They're like, we know how to keep them actually autistic people off of this thing. We'll just make the whole thing white and hurt them. We will cause them pain. You can look at our website all you want there, Mr. Autistic Man. Mr. Autistic Man, you just look at our website all day long and let it burn your eyes. And that's how they laugh. I'm pretty sure of it. So, moving right along, it keeps... I've got Trump here. Why is Trump on my computer? I thought I had my computer immunized, but evidently not. I still keep on getting Trumps on it. It keeps getting worse, confused. You know, I feel so sorry for Trump. I'm going to talk about Trump here. I feel sorry for Trump. Politically, let's put all politics aside. Let's look at a human being here. I believe he is definitely going senile. And it is a very severe thing that he's going through, that we're looking at right now. And I think that he is definitely suffering, and I think it's becoming very obvious. He can't finish a sentence, much less give a speech now. And I'm autistic, and I have a very difficult time with those very things myself. And it will probably get worse and worse as I get older. But he's getting people confused, he's getting times and places confused. And this is frequent now. This is every single speech. I don't think he can, I think he's somewhat using the teleprompters as guidelines now and just going off on his own script, which is another sign of dementia. A lot of times he doesn't seem to know what he's talking about. So this is not a pro-Trump being against him or for Trump or anything else. This is about a human being that I think has gone downhill. And I think it would be a very bad idea for him to become president now. I don't think he is the same person that he was when he was president of the United States. I don't think cognitively he is... Hello, Veronica. I don't think cognitively that Trump is able think in the same way that he was able to when he was president. He is just does not have the same abilities, just as I don't have the same abilities that I did 4 years ago. 4 years ago, I was a very different person. I went to the ice cream place and I went to, is called Sorry, Not Sorry. Sorry, Not Sorry. And you're like, yes. Sorry, nah, not sorry. Oh my goodness gracious. So yeah, that's all right. I'm chilling. I still got a place for you here. Wait, I better. You know, I ought to try to get on Kick. I don't think I'm on Kick. Oh, that's right. I don't have that plugin anymore. I'm gonna have to reinstall that plugin. I don't know why I don't have it in my docs. That is so strange. Custom browser docs. Doc name. Nope. Scenes. That is so weird. I don't know why it just disappeared. That was an important plugin for me. But Trevor certainly made the stream here. No doubt about it. Definitely made the stream here. Had me cracking up about anything and nothing all at the same time. And ice cream is an honorable thing. You know, when I lived in Ohio, ice cream, like little mom and pop ice cream, like drive-through or drive-in ice cream places were huge in Ohio. And I mean, they were everywhere. And then a lot of like your car shows or your car people or whatever would go to those ice cream places like every week at a certain time. So it's basically like having a car show there every week. But the funny thing, what I really noticed about it was, in your colder climates, people, the colder the climate, the more people will eat ice cream all year long and not care. I've noticed that. And like when it's cold in Colorado, it makes no damn difference. In Ohio, particularly in Ohio, you can eat ice cream all year long. And they do not care. They will go out in a blizzard to get ice cream. And I am not joking. It's that serious. I've seen it happen. And I'm not kidding. Blizzard, to go get a blizzard. Like, what the? Okay, there is a gnat. It's like a fruit fly flying around my glasses. That's always fun. So I am wondering, are you coming back, Trevor? Or what you doing at this point in time? Because it's after 9 o'clock. Let's see, we started at 6. So I'm thinking I might just actually shut it down for today. And in fact, yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just shut it down for tonight because we had a freaking great, amazing time, and I really appreciated it. Ask chat how much funding, resources are being allocated to help autistic people. Yeah, that would be interesting to ask ChatGPT. Yeah, I think I think there's no question that we're going to have to revisit this because we had a lot of fun, and I get myself in trouble. He's a bad influence on me, and I'm just going to throw this down When I get in trouble, it was his fault. Okay? And this is just for the future. I don't care what I say or how responsible I should be for what I say and do. It's all Trevor's fault. I'm just going to throw that down right now. I'm just taking responsibility. Yeah. Oh, but that was fun. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. It definitely was. And I think if we keep that up, I think we had enough fun that I think that people would actually like to watch us cut up and talk about stupid stuff relating to autism. And it does relate to autism in between the tangents. So I'm going to get out of here. This David Page, screw them flap harder.